Hello, and welcome to the December edition of Corporate ESG 5 in 5 podcast, the podcast in which we spend 5 minutes exploring key ESG trends set to shape the market this month. I am Niceasia Mc Perry from the Climate and ESG Capital Markets team at NatWest, and I'll be taking you through this month's key highlight: the EU's Council's recent adoption of a new regulation to oversee ESG rating providers. Let's begin. Just recently, the EU Council adopted new regulations aimed at enhancing the reliability and transparency of ESG rating providers. This regulation represents a significant step forward in improving ESG ratings. Now, why is this such a positive development? To answer that, I'll break down into 5 key reasons, each of which highlights how these changes will benefit issuers, investors, and ESG rating agencies. Along the way, I'll touch on some of the challenges these stakeholders have faced and how the new rules will help address them. First up, let's start with the first reason: improve reliability and comparability of ESG ratings. Until now, one of the biggest issues with ESG ratings has been a lack of consistency across providers. This has made it difficult for investors to compare ratings or understand why one company might score higher with one provider but poorly with another. Under the new rules, we can expect that ESG rating providers will be required to adopt objective and transparent methodologies. This means investors will have a clearer understanding of what goes into a rating, and these new rules will also help issuers to be evaluated more fairly with a new methodology that's transparent and comparable across the board. Next, let's discuss the second reason: enhanced market trust and investor confidence. When it comes to ESG ratings, the lack of transparency and potential for conflict of interest in the rating process have raised some flags. For example, some ESG rating providers also offer consulting services, which can create a conflict of interest if they rate the same companies they advise. The new EU rules address this directly by placing ESG ratings providers under the supervision of ESMA, European Securities and Market Authority. For investors, this oversight can translate to greater confidence. For issuers, enhanced investor confidence can lead to tangible benefits. Now let's talk about the third reason: creating a level playing field for ESG rating providers. The new legislation can ensure that smaller players who struggle to compete with larger agencies that have more resources but not necessarily have better prices or practices all adhere to the same high standards. This levels the playing field and gives smaller, innovative, ESG rating providers an opportunity to build credibility as well. Importantly, these rules also apply to non-EU ESG rating providers. If a rating provider from outside the EU wants to operate in the European market, it must meet EU standards or obtain equivalent recognition. This ensures that EU-based issuers and investors can rely on consistent and comparable ratings, regardless of the provider's origin. Next, the fourth reason is perhaps the most important for the integrity of the ESG market: minimizing the risk of greenwashing. The new regulation can tackle greenwashing by requiring ESG rating providers to disclose key rating assumptions, source of information, and methodologies. This added transparency makes it much harder for companies to game the system or hide behind fake claims. For investors, this is a crucial safeguard. They will be better equipped to identify genuine sustainability efforts, reducing the risk of being misled. For issuers, this is an opportunity to stand out. Companies with strong ESG practices will receive the recognition they deserve, and this can create a market dynamic that rewards genuine sustainability efforts. And finally, the fifth reason why this is a positive development is because of streamlined cross-border ESG operations. The EU's alignment of rules simplifies things for issuers operating across multiple jurisdictions. Additionally, the inclusion of non-EU ESG rating providers in the system ensures that European investors have access to high-quality ratings, even from global players. For ESG rating agencies, the clear rules and pathways for market entry provide much-needed clarity. Agencies can now focus on meeting EU standards and expanding their reach. knowing exactly what's expected from them. To sum up, the new EU rules regulating ESG rating providers are a significant step forward for the sustainable finance ecosystem. Thanks for listening to this month's Corporate ESG 5 in 5. I hope you found it useful. As always, please be sure to check out our monthly newsletter and LinkedIn for more on the key ESG trends shaping the market this month. If you like this episode, please follow the channel and click the notification bell so that you can get future episodes as soon as they are released. Thanks again and see you next time.